edition of the Smoking Den. I'm your host for this evening, Smoky Dan, and tonight we're going to be reviewing a cigar I know very little about. This is the Fuego Heat. It is the Gordo size. It's a 5.5 with a 60 monster 60-inch ring gauge, and this thing is no joke. I got it in a Cigar National sampler about a week ago, and had a bunch of interesting things in it that I wanted to try. And this actually wasn't one of them, but I figured, you know what the heck, let's review it. Not a big fan of the huge ring gauge, but we'll make do. It's all Honduran cigar with a what was the wrapper? Corojo wrapper. So without further ado, let's see if I can actually get a snip on it, because it's so huge. And then let's see if I can fit it in my mouth, because it's so huge. And light it up. And that's my anonymous cameraman smoking a JFR Connecticut Robusto, which I highly recommend if you like mild cigars. You know what? I'm not going to subject you to a third match. First impression is there's a lot of spicy pepper and some nice leather notes. A little bit of woodsiness on the retro-hale. Very clean draw. Just a teeny bit of cream with that woodsy note. And so far, even though it's got the spicy pepper, it's not quite as full-bodied as I was going to guess that it would be. It's actually quite enjoyable. I have to admit, I am not a fan of Corojo wrappers. I usually don't Thank you, Corojo wrappers. I usually don't review them, but this so far is shaping up to be pretty enjoyable. So obviously I've got a few very thick inches left to smoke, and we'll be back with you in a few seconds on your YouTube screen, the verdict. And we're back with the verdict on this J Fuego Heat Corojo. One thing I forgot to talk about in the beginning was the construction of the wrapper. It is just beautiful. It's this very light cocoa wrapper, slightly veiny, very handsome construction, very well done. The draw has been excellent. The burn's been very good. Well, not very good. I've had to correct it a couple of times, but it hasn't been terrible. It's a very, very slow burning cigar, as you would expect for a cigar of this Vitala. Feels just a teeny bit underfilled now that I'm getting to the end of the cigar. The flavors, that spiciness, just completely dropped away a quarter of the way in. And it's been very, got a lot of leather to it, a little bit of cream, a little bit of woodsy notes that have, they've gotten more and more subdued as I've gotten down towards the end of the cigar. It's, well, every Corojo that I've ever smoked has this sort of tang to it that I generally don't care for. I think it's just a slightly spicy tang that just comes to the wrapper. It's present in this cigar, but it's very subdued, like kind of like the flavors. But they're very good flavors. It's a tasty cigar. It's just the flavors aren't popping out. The ash is absolutely gorgeous. Big blocks of snow white. Um, Overall, I'm going to give this cigar a 7 out of 10. I think it's a good cigar. And at its price point, which is about $4.50 a stick, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like a medium-bodied Corojo, which is this. It's very medium-bodied, which is not what I was expecting with the name Heat. I was expecting, big, peppery, full-bodied. Maybe they should rename this the J Fuego Mellow, because that's what it is. It's a very mellow, medium-bodied cigar. But I like it. I don't know that I would search it out particularly, but I wouldn't dissuade you from buying it, and I'd be happy to smoke another one if I got my hands on another one. In any case, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try and reply to you. Hit the thumbs up, or if you don't like the thumbs down button. In any case, keep smoking whatever you're smoking. See you around for the next review. You get the smoke rings right this time. Oh well.